Welcome to Frontline Business. I'm Cody Barrett. In business news today, Wigton Wind Farm's initial public offering IPO is scheduled to open on April 17 and close on May 1. The prospectus was posted on Monday on the Jamaica Stock Exchange website. Wigton is offering 11 billion shares at an offer price of 50 cents each. Of this amount, 2.2 billion shares are reserved for public sector workers. Following the IPO, an application will be made for Wigton to be listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. The government decided to divest Wigton as a part of its public sector transformation program. It also represents the government's first attempt to divest its assets by listing on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. The government previously disposed of public assets by way of divestment to private companies. AMG Packaging and Paper Company is reporting $20 million profit for the 6 months ended February 28. This is a decline from the $26.5 million reported in 2018. Revenues for the period totaled $387.6 million, an increase of nearly 13%. AMG Packaging and Paper noted that its manufacturing cost rose by 17%. That was tempered by a 1% decline in its administrative expenses. In the meantime, AMG Packaging and Paper says although paper prices appear to have stabilized on the world market, the dramatic increases it encountered throughout last year continued to negatively affect its bottom line. The company says it was unable to pass on all the increases to its customers. The European Union has hit back at new U.S. proposals to target European goods with tariffs following a World Trade Organization (WTO) ruling over subsidies for Airbus. Trade tensions between the EU and U.S. flared Monday after the U.S. said it's considering $11 billion worth of retaliatory tariffs on a range of goods in response to illegal subsidies the EU granted to the aerospace firm. The WTO ruled last year that these allowances had caused adverse effects to the U.S., with the decision coming after a long-running litigation battle between the Washington and Brussels over their respective aviation giants. Shares of Airbus were trading 2.3% lower Tuesday after the tariffs were proposed. A spokesman for the company said there is no legal basis for the U.S. move to impose sanctions and said the EU had complied with WTO rulings. In Tuesday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 3,632 points to close at almost 400,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 57 stocks, of which 13 advanced, 39 declined, and 5 traded firm. The Junior Market Index declined by 66 points to close at 3,024. Advancing stocks were Barita Investments, Dermont Trading, Grace Kennedy, Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Jetcon Corporation. Stocks declined for 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper, Berger Paints, Cargo Handlers, and Caribbean Cement. Trading firm were Siboney Group, Portland JSX, Proven Investments, Sagicor Group, and Cygnus Credit Investments. Fontana Limited was the volume leader with over 570,000 units, followed by Supreme Ventures with just over 5,000 units and Carreras Limited with more than 420,000 units. And in news in oil prices fell on Tuesday, slipping from 5-month highs as Russian comments indicating a possible easing from its production-cutting deal with OPEC overshadowed the prospect that violence in Libya could further tighten global markets. Brent fell 32 cents to $70.78 a barrel. U.S. crude was down 37 cents to $64.03 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Cody Barrett. Pleasant viewing.